Look what I've got from one of my subscribers. You like it? I like it as well. And do you know what else I like? Season start week is this week, guys. Season 37 is coming. Let's take a look. So here we go. Season 37, The Forbidden Archives, which can be translated also as the season of Necromancer. Spoiler alert. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Season 37 is almost here. Days remaining basically, and even after more than a decade, Diablo 3 still delivers some fun seasonal twists. And you'll know that, as usual, we'll be no-lifing this one, with a small exception, unfortunately, but I'll come to back later. Let's go. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know before the season start, like the seasonal theme, what builds will be meta, spoiler alert, Necro, what will be pain, spoiler alert, all the other classes, and how to prepare yourself to hit the ground sprinting. So what's the season theme about? Forbidden Archives basically unlocks the cube. What that means? That the cube will become unusual. Usually you will have like a weapon slot, an armory slot, a jewelry slot. In this season, every slot can be anything. So basically you can equip 3 weapon slots, you can equip 3 armor slots, you can equip 3 jewelry slots, you can equip any other combination if you want. 2 weapons, 1 jewelry, 2 jewelry, 1 weapon, 2 armor, 1 weapon, and so on and so forth. So basically it's a freedom, it's just 3 slots to choose from all 3 pools every time. And that's why Necromancers will be the big winners. Because what happens basically is that all the builds that we played before, we will still play them. There is no like super mega new build coming in, as far as I know at least. But the existing builds, what we will try to do with this free cube slot, not free cube slots, sorry, that's another theme. Free cube slots, like the unlocked ones, you will try to go more offensive, more glass cannon, because the rule of thumb in Diablo 3 is usually more damage always overcomes more defense. Kill them before they can kill you. That's the rule of thumb. So glass cannon builds will still be very, very powerful. So because of this, the usual trend will be for the builds to swap at least the armor slot, the middle one, to a weapon slot or to a jewelry slot that gives us a big multiplier instead. So the defense is sacrificed, the offense is put in. And sometimes for the builds that use multiple sets, so basically you need the Ring of Royal Grandeur, what will happen, if possible, the ring will move on yourself, so it will be removed from the cube, you will wear it at the expense usually of COE or of another ring, if you use, I don't know, other rings in your build, depending on your class, and the third slot will still be used for a bigger multiplier. And that's why, again, Necromancer is the huge winner, because Necro is the only class that has 8 strong weapons, 4 double-handed scythe, 4 one-handed scythe, from which most of them, at least half of them, are general multipliers. So they're not tied to one skill. We have Blood Tide for Nova, we have Petrified Spike for Bone Spear, but the rest of them, Nair, like, is a general multiplier based on your poison skill, Rylene is a general multiplier based on your essence, and then all other one-handers, like Funerary Peak, Scythe of a Cycle, Corroded Fang, and was a 4th one. It's slipping my mind now, but all those are general multipliers, and some of them are conditional. So you have to curse enemies and so on, or channeling Siphon Blood and so on, but still general multipliers. So that means that you can apply most of them to all the Necro builds. And that's why Necro in Season 37, as it was in Season 31, they will main always, for their main builds at least, 3 weapons in the cube. 3 weapons in the cube and 1 on yourself. So you'll have always 4 scythes equipped. Huge, crazy multipliers, and all the builds just go through the roof. The build power, it just goes in universe, in cosmos. And on the other side, that's why this theme will suck for other classes, not necessarily for all of them, for most of them, I would say. And there will be builds, and there is not only one, it's several of them or plenty of them, that will benefit close to 0 from the seasonal theme. And that's why the season theme is not so exciting if you don't play a Necro. It's very biased towards Necros, and if you play other classes, you might find like the theme is not there, because 2 of the strongest builds, I'll give you like quick examples, for sure there are more, but we have Firebird Wizard, Explosive Blast. That one doesn't really have any improvement for the seasonal theme. You will still play the standard version more or less. There is no big change, big winner change in it possible, at least from what I've seen. For DHs, again, Natalia, extremely strong build for low Paragon. Nothing changes, because Natalia already gets huge multiplier for the armor slot from the Tragul's bracers. Nothing really changes there. And that's only 2 examples. There for sure are more. And that sucks, to be honest, for like the general pool of players. So basically they are forcing you to play a Necro, or they are forcing you to play your build as a non-seasonal feeling, or to skip the season entirely. And that's why I think this theme should not be in the rotation, or should be adjusted, or should be replaced. And we'll come back to this a little bit later into the video. I will share with you like some updates on that. Season itself, let's take a look. So the theme I explained to you. Then we have the cosmetic rewards. Again, if you still don't have the full, whatever this set is called, it's a visual set, like you can still grab your 2 pieces, helm and, this is transmogs basically, helm and shoulders. Nice T-rail basically portrait frame. If you still don't have it, you have a chance to re-grab it. Then you have the bloody teddy bear pet. Again, very nice portrait frame and mini Diablo pet, which you can also get through completing like the whole seasonal journey. Again, if you still don't have all the stash tabs unlocked, you have the chance to get the additional tabs. I get this question sometimes on stream, like how do you have so many tabs? There is a standard of what, 12 tabs is it? Like you have like 2 general tabs and 13 tabs I think. If you still don't have them, do the seasonal journey, you'll get, I think you get 2 per season, so you'll still have a chance to get to the maximum of it. And then we have the conquests of the season, which is, as usual, they're doubled. One is for softcore, one is for hardcore. Let's take a look. Because you'll have to do 2 of them usually in the seasonal journey. So we have a sprinter, complete act for 1 to 5 for under 1 hour. This is like quite a challenging one and it's time consuming. Not sure I can recommend this. It's one of the worst. Then you have reach level, jar level 70 solo, 75 solo. That's, you'll take it nevertheless. So this is like just an default one. So you'll get it even if you don't want to. Then we have a frill reach Greater Rift 45 solo without any set items. So basically you do an LOD, and usually that's what you will start your seasons with. So easy 2 targets is Divinity and the Thrill, or Superhuman and Lionhearted if you play hardcore, of course. These ones are like just low-hanging fruits, and you get them even without trying, because usually I will come a little bit later like how to start the season, but usually you'll start the season with LOD, and you'll get very easily to 45. Easy peasy, like you'll not even sweat. And then, of course, 75 is, since all my viewers usually do 150s, 75 is on the road to 150. Curses, 350 during a curse chest. This is doable. You have to get the curse chest in... there is one in Act... Is it 5 or 3? I don't remember. I think it's Act 5. There is a special chest in... forgot the map. But like if you want to, I can give you details during the stream. that chest is the best for this curse because it summons a lot of mobs. The challenge of this chest is not to kill them, it's just to get a curse chest that spawns fast enough so that you can get to 350, because usually you'll obliterate everything in one shot. Then we have Masters of the Universe, Master 8 of the following 7 dungeons. God forbid, please stay away from said dungeons. Strongly recommend just to not touch them at all. So these two, Divinity Thrill, easy peasy, and I think you don't need more than 2 conquests to finish your seasonal journey. If you'll need a third one, go for curses, I would say. Hadri's Gift, starting sets, let's see. Barbarian gets the Might of the Earth, absolute shite. Crusaders, Force of the Invoker, crap. Demon Hunter gets Shadow, pretty crap. Monkey King Grab, not good. Necro gets Inarius, meh. Like, not so bad as first ones, but okay-ish for starting and stuff like that. And then we get Jade for Witch Doctor, which is mid, but still better than for the other 4 classes. So Necro and Witch Doctor are okay-ish. And then Firebird Wizard is a big winner. Firebird is like a great set to get for free. It can be great for starting as well, and also it will be your set for pushing. So yeah, this is the best one. Then we have 2 okay-ish ones. This one are horrible. That's why I strongly recommend not to use it and just to go LOD way, and that's the fastest and easiest way. And by the time you get this Hadric's Griefs, you'll be like already way above that set, gear-wise and level-wise. And well, that's it. That was very short, actually, the blog itself. So, how to start the season? I will give you like very short guide. Like, it's not even a guide. I will give you some directions, the ones that I usually say in the other videos, because I will try to keep this as short as possible. So you have 2 ways of starting it. First of all, you have to decide on on the cache, on the challenge gift cache. Don't touch it until Friday, by the way. You'll do it on Friday, and only after season starts and only after you created your seasonal character. Before that, do not go even in challenge gift. Once you get it, you have 2 decisions to make. First of all, do you want the altar completed by Monday? If yes, you keep the challenge gift cache, because you will need it for the altar in the later stages to unlock it. The other thing is that if you don't want it, it's an easy start for you, because you can open it straight away and use the dev breaths you're getting, use the gold. You're getting like 4 million gold. Some materials, you'll have just enough to upgrade an item from yellow to legendary, and enough death breaths to extract it in the cube straight away, if you don't want to wear it, unless you get like an ancient. That's the easiest and fastest way, but also like not using the challenge rift. Nowadays it's easy as well, because we have the altar, and the altar will give you very fast access to level 70 items, because the second node in the altar, of course, you will tune them down to level 1, and you'll be able to do Torment 6 very, very early in the game, so that you will use Torment 6 for leveling, like until you get to 60 plus, then you'll slowly decrease to Torment 4 and Torment 1. Once you get like to 65, you'll see how it goes, and you'll do over and over Temple of Firstborn Act 2. I can show it maybe in the game. Okay, here we are in the game. So basically you will spam, like you'll have your altar here, and then you will spam Temple of the Firstborn Act 2, Temple of the Firstborn, over and over again, just because you want the bugs that fall from the ceiling, and you'll get the easiest streaks there. Don't sweat too much to keep like the 400 one, of course, like the more often you get to 400 streak, the faster you level. But if that stretches you, stresses you, and like you become anxious and stuff, you feel it, let it go and just do whatever it goes to. Like you'll always get 50s and 100s easily. It's quite easy to get to 200 as well. And just if it interrupts there, don't stress too much. Go again, and that's it. Like it's not like a huge time saver. So do it at your own pace and try to enjoy the game. That's the most important thing, to enjoy the game and the way you play. Don't race with anyone, race with yourself. pay it at your own pace and play it at your own pace, and that's it. So yeah, basically, let me just repeat. You go to your altar, unlock first node, that will give you the prolonged streaks, like the timer will be doubled for the streaks, so it's easier to keep them. And once you get to level 18, diamond jewels will drop, so you can get to the flawless diamond one. Remember, you need only 2 lower level diamonds to get it. And you can unlock the second node, which is the one to the right, which will reduce the level requirements for all the items to level 1. I will not go too much into detail. I still have on my books to make like a full season start guide. I have one, but it's a little bit old. You can check it out. It's still good roadmaps there, how to start the season. But this will be the main hints. Like, and once you get to 70, again, your main target is to get to T16 as fast as possible. Once you get to T16, your next target will be to get to GR 70 as fast as possible, even if you feel comfortable to farm lower GR levels, like 60, 65, like 70 might be a little bit of a stretch. Still do it as fast as possible, as soon as possible, because by doing 70, we unlock primals, and you want to unlock them as soon as possible, so that all the time after unlocking them, you can like tune down back to 50s, 60s, whatever you're comfortable doing. Everything until GR 70 is a little bit waste of time, because you have 0 chance to get primals, and you have to unlock them because after that, whatever you do in the game from all actions, be it bounties, be it crafting, be it jars, be it Nephilim rifts, you always have a small but still a chance to get a primal. And we want them. We want them for our builds. We want them, the first 6 especially, for unlocking the altar potions and completing the altar to get to the double primal bonus as soon as possible. So please, straight away, as you hit 70, you stay on Torment 1. Your target is to get to Torment 16 as soon as possible. Once you hit that, your next target should be GR 70 as soon as possible. After that, feel free to do whatever you like and play the game however you like, at your pace. Start pushing early or start farming Paragon and push later. Up to you. Enjoy the game in your own way. I can't stress that enough. And like for season start, as I mentioned, like if you don't use the cash one and you don't want to use the headrisk gift, which is like, it's quite a hassle to get the full, all 6 pieces, like there is quite to do in the seasonal journey, just go LOD, because whenever you do your first 3 jar, guaranteed it will drop the Bane of a Trap, what I'm talking about, Bane of a Powerful Gem. You'll get this, let me see if I have it. This is not seasonal, so it's you'll get this one first, Bane of a Powerful, and then second one, you'll get guaranteed an LOD, which I don't even have here because this is like from season 1. But you'll get the LOD gem. I don't even have it here. So yeah. Once you get LOD, you just put it in. You try to get as many legendaries as possible. If you get some Ancients, even better. But you go LOD easily. That will carry you easily like to 50s, to 60s. And to Torment 16 as well. Once you get some damage reduction items, you'll be fine. Because yeah, it's just the easiest way. And it's much faster and more reliable than going for Hedric's Gift. That's my advice, and that's what I do usually. Also, as a reminder, if you want to see like more how to start the season like organically and like optimized way, you can check my previous season starts, like previous 2, because all the streams are in the live section of my channel. Go there, you'll see the streams, like I'm fine with the start ones. Usually they have like the other ones that have like several thousand views, so it's easy to stand out from the list. And then in the days before season start, before Friday, like maybe in the evening or something, you can put them on and watch me, like the first segment, like how I get to T16 fast, and just try to learn or to take some notes or stuff like that. Like it's a very good exercise in my opinion. Yeah, and now what are my plans? My plans for the season. First of all, guys, unfortunately, very sadly, I will not be able to start the season on Friday. I will be away. I have to be in another place. So big sedge there because you know my season start. We blast all Friday. By the end of Saturday, we have the altar completed. By the end of Sunday, always first 150 is done. And that's my, not trademark, that's my bar. And usually we always achieve it. And then like everyone is happy and I'm happy as well. And like I upload it to YouTube. That clear usually is the one that gets the most views during the season because it's early. This season I will have to start later, but it's not that late. Like I will start it on Sunday afternoon or in the evening, depends how when I come back. And like I will skip like 2 days or 1 day and a half or something if you take hour-wise. And yeah, it sucks. I agree, but it is what it is. Like I can't do anything about it. And the other bad thing is on Sundays that I will not be able to blast the whole night since on Monday I will be due to go to my job, to my regular job to work. So yeah, it will be a little bit of a bummer. Like we will do it like more slowly this time because I will be limited in the hours I can put into the game. But nevertheless, I expect you like on Sunday on the stream as usual on YouTube and Twitch, and let's consider that the season starts then. So I still am looking very much forward to it. I will start with a Necro. Surprise, surprise. Even in another seasons, I usually always start with a Necro, with small exception, of course. But this time, like, you have to start with a Necro. The only twist that I will do, instead of going straight away to my beloved Dragul, I will go for Bone Spear first. So just to add a different flavor to the season, like a little to do things in a little bit different ways, because I'm pretty sure you might be already like bored by Dragul Necro domination and stuff like that. We'll do first Bone Spear domination, and then of course we'll do the Dragul one as well. And then after that I will still try to get the 7 classes challenge down. So basically 150 with each class at least, which I think will be challenging this season because there will be some builds that will not benefit at all from seasonal themes. So it will be like non-season, and usually you know that I try to do them before I reach Paragon 2000, so very low Paragon, and if possible I try to do it without augments, so that I can inspire you and show you that it's possible to do even without having no life and putting like tons of hours in the game. As a casual, you can still do it, and that's my target. That's why I do it all the season, every season. So yeah, that's my plan. And then after that, will we do more? I don't know, to be honest. I can't tell you. It's the season holidays as well, and holiday season as well, and we shall see. Once I do all the classes, we might stop. I might do more, but depends. Maybe I will try to, if some interesting build specific to season theme will pop up, I will try it. Unfortunately, I don't think chicken will be possible this season, so that's another sedge moment. Rib chicken, as you might know, that's one of my favorite builds to do. It's like the most hilarious one, when a small white chicken running like crazy around just destroys a 150. That's the most satisfying feeling about it. But it is what it is. Build-wise, guys, again, tier-wise, S tier will be only Necros. If you want to S tier build, it will be only Necros. Most of the Necro builds will be S tier, I think, except Pestilence, Corpse Explosion. That will be like more like an A tier. But Dragul Nova, Inarius Nova, LOD Nova, S tier straight away. Bone Spear, S tier straight away. Rathma, if you are masochistic and like to be squishy, S tier straight away. Those 5 like S tier. Pestilence, I think, falls a little bit behind, but still very strong. And then everything else is A, B, C, and lower tier. So we will still have pretty strong Firebird and Natalia. Those will be strong contenders. Everything else, I don't know. And I don't know if it matters. For speeds is the usual candidates. For Crusader, Pony, very strong speed build. For Monk, it will be Ina, of course, Water Ally, extremely strong and fast. GOD for DH, for Barbarian, Whirlwind, or Frenzy you can go as well if you like the playstyle. What else do I left? For Necro, like it's Pestilence probably, Corpse Lance, that's my favorite for T16 and stuff. But for JR speeds, it will be like Bone Spear or Blood Nova, whatever you want. For Witch Doctor, again, speeds, Mundunungu will not be beaten. Best option. Yeah, that's for classes. And we can have a look at the season 37, just to see which we have a push build, like the best ones. We can look at SSF actually. So to see what will be best in this season, you always compare with -6. So 37, -6, 32. That's the previous season of Unlock Cube. And straight away, like if we go, let's see, Barbarian. So 31, yeah, let's see, Barbarian season. You can see only 3 150s. Again, it tells you a lot about the seasonal theme. And all of them are like 3,000 plus, but let's see, like this... like weakest one to say, like weakest, like lowest Paragon one is actually Raykor, Boulder Toss, I guess, right? Probably Raykor will be the push build. Again, you can see the only benefit it gets here is like 1 extra jewelry slot. Like it's not even a big multiplier, it's more like a defensive one, so it's very sad. Then Crusader, so lowest Paragon, we have a 3,000, which is... I believe a Khan should be the way, right? Like, yeah, it's a Khan, Condemn, that's the safest build, that's the one I will go for as well. 2700 as well, and that's also a Khan Condemn. So a Khan Condemn for Crusaders. Again, this build is indestructible, basically. You are almost immortal. If it was not about the lag, it lags a lot, but if there were no lags, you'll basically be immortal, because you're a Khan champion, Prophet, like, always resets in time, so you have a permanent cheat death resetting straight away after it's triggered. So it's insanely cheaty and powerful. You get no advantage from seasonal theme. This is a weapon slot, this is a jewelry slot, this is an armor slot, so nothing. Again, very sad. DHs, I believe Natalia is straight away strongest candidate for low Paragon, 1700, we can see here. And that's Natalia, of course. And again, you have no benefit, because this is a armor slot, weapon slot, jewelry slot, as I said in the preview. Just basic Natalia, you can do it even without augments, I think. But yeah, since we don't have a seasonal theme, we can put some augments in, but Natalia, and that's what I will go for as well. Monk, I believe, is it LOD? I might be LOD Wave of Light, actually. Monk will be like the trickiest one to do in the 7 classes challenge, I think, because it's very weak. It's POG, actually. Oh, okay, we can put... yeah, it is POG, but still it will not be very strong. The only advantage that we are getting is that we can work in Shenlongs in POG. So we can put our Unkim Lao and Balance in the cube, and we can work in Shenlongs. That's the only advantage we get, but judged that it was done at 3800, I think Monk should be like the last on my list. It will be challenging at low Paragon. Not very strong, to be honest. And also, like, playing Shenlongs is very tricky, like it's pretty cheesy mechanics. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. Like, let's see, non-SSF, maybe we can get some lower Paragon guy. Absolutely not, like 10,000, Jesus Christ. You know how I got it? Farming through Necro. Necro, whatever you want. Be it Blood Nova, be it Bone Spear, be it Rafma, whatever you want. And you will see, like, you'll not find a single Necro without free weapons. This one is glitched. Okay, let's find a legit one. Jesus Christ, what is this? Here, you can see always free weapons. Two-handers always go in the cube. And of course, from one-hander, whatever you get better version you wear, the other one in the cube. So you can wear easily Funerary Pick and put Scythe here and so on. Like, it's always about what you get. So this is LOD. Of course, you'll have Tragul as well. Easy peasy 150s. You can see here. And if you look at the lowest one, 3 weapons, and you can see it's like it's 3 one-handers, 1 two-handers. So anything, any one of these that you can get primal or very well rolled, you wear, and then the other two you cube. So that's also like a great flexibility. And then the thing here, what changes is it's not only that you get all these multipliers, but you are sacrificing Ring of Royal Grandeur, COE, and you put Ring of Royal Grandeurs on you because you still want to combine with Guardian, like my beloved version. You're losing slight defense, like 25% of damage reduction from Mantle of Channeling, but that's not a problem because you're getting huge multiplier instead. And then you would argue that, wait, Corroded Fang is also 200 as well as COE, but the difference is that with COE you have like one window of damage every 8 seconds when you have on physical. With Tragul, you have permanent multiplier of 200. So basically with this one, you don't need to time your Bone Armor. You can just put it on auto cast, Bone Armor every time you can, and you'll trigger Crisbin all the time. So that's all the layers that scales this build just through the roof. It gives you a lot of liberty. You play it like you deal more damage and more often. Like it's crazy. You'll see how easy it will get. You can see me even in season 31. As far as I remember, I've done the Bone Spear and I've did it with not even 1500. Easy peasy. Again, here is like less of a choice. You have 3 two-handers in the cube, so these are must in the cube. So you'll need a good Scythe of a Cycle, or you primify it yourself, as I did here. And again, here, since we are not combining with another set, we have COE on top, so it's huge multipliers. Can you imagine? Like this one is a huge one because you have double essence, and that comes by default because you get all the runes on simulacrums. So huge Rylena multiplier. When we get this one, we have like 3 poison skills. And then we have Petrified Spike on top, 700%. Then we have this one, 400%. And even this one, I think, gives us some multiplier, right? Well, not really. This is for movement speed and stuff, but yeah, nevertheless, extremely strong. That's what I will start with. We'll do Nova as well, and then other classes. And like Necro is like whatever you want. And Witch Doctor, I think it's still Zombie Bears should be. Health of Zombie Bears, I believe. Yes. This is a very high one. Let's hope we get a lower one. Oh, Jesus Christ, what are these? Okay, Witch Doctor might be a challenge as well. I don't know. Maybe people didn't push with it on this season. I hope it's... I expect it still to be very strong and doable under 2000. Zombie Bears, Witch Doctor, like Helltooth, definitely. And then Wizard, the 2000, even a 2001. This one is LOD, actually. Okay, so LOD... What is this? Meteor, Star Pact, yeah. LOD actually is like... is a good beneficiary of a seasonal theme, apparently. So you might want to try it out. I don't know if I will try it out. I will still go for Firebird, probably, my favorite. But yeah, it's a lot of LODs. Don't even know if we have any Firebird here. And all because we can cube both of the stuffs. And that's a huge one. First of all, like you get both multipliers, but like the most important thing is that you are getting 2 empty slots. When you wear a two-hander, you lose 1 slot. So you can get like 2 items. And that's for LODs even more because you get an additional legendary, so an additional multiplier to the pool and damage reduction as well, of course. So that sounds like it. Like let's see Firebird. I forgot what we can filter. 149 at 22. Like it's still doable. I think like with some augments in, it should be okay. I will go for Firebird probably. LOD is a little bit like challenging to equip for. 3,000, 5,000. Well, this is discouraging, but I will try. I'm pretty sure it's doable. So yeah, these are the builds basically what you should aim for to push with. And of course, if you have your favorite build, which is not in the list that I mentioned, or not in the trend, or not in the meta, again, I strongly encourage you to play it. You should enjoy the game. Don't race with anyone, race with yourself, set your own targets and go for them. Since this season theme is not exactly the best one, it's best one if you play LOD Wizard and Necros. if you like other classes or to main other classes, you are getting no seasonal theme, close to no seasonal theme, or no seasonal theme at all. And that's by default a bad design. So this is not the best theme to have in the rotation, and unfortunately we have it in the rotation. What I have done, I've tweeted out, also I've created a post, I will show in a second. I've created a post on their forum as well, actually just asking them directly, because I think this is one of the best ways I can reach out to them. Unfortunately, like I'm not a Diablo partner, like I don't have direct access to the developers and stuff. I still created a post here requesting them to do one of two things. One is, best of all, like to change the seasonal theme to another one in the rotation, and I brought here the Tempest, Trials of a Tempest theme, the one with seasonal powers, and I explain here why we should do that, because it's more fun, it gives player a more exciting seasonal feeling. We don't have classes left behind, we don't have builds left behind, we don't have a non-seasonal experience in a seasonal during a season going on. It requires minimal effort from them just to swap it, because they have a code there, just swap the branches. It provides a more balanced experience across all classes, and it's a easy win for them, and it's an easy win for us. Also, I gave them the alternative if they don't want to change, if they want to keep the rotation, at least to throw us another bone there in a form of a free roll of Ring of Royal Grandeur on top, or free LON on top, like those two. LON, I think it's a little bit OP, but free Ring of Royal Grandeur should just do it. And what I want you to do, guys, do I think this will help? To be honest, no, I don't think we will be heard. I think, as people say, there is only the janitor left that swaps the themes once in 3 months. No real devs, or one dev on like 4 hours per month time. But it's worth a try. Let's try to make ourselves heard. At least we put it there, at least we try. Because if we don't try, they will not change. If we try, who knows? Maybe, if not now, because now I don't think it's like a few days left. But maybe in the future they will consider it. Like, let's make ourselves heard. So I will leave a link to the post. I will leave a link to the tweet as well in the pinned comment, probably not in the video description. And if it's not too much to ask, guys, please go there and like it or put a comment on it, especially on the Blizzard forum. Let's try to make ourselves heard. And don't worry, like my Twitter is not monetized. I have like 5 followers there, so I'm not making any money from this. This is not a call for engagement. This is a call to like for the community to unite and fight our ground. Remember back in the day, the community, the barbarian community, united and were very loud when they nerfed the Lamentation belt and we got our bonus back. So we have a precedent that worked actually. Nowadays, yeah, D3 is a maintenance mode, but why not? It's better to do something than not to do anything. So please, whenever you have like 1 minute, just like you can drop a like of the theme, or you can comment yourself, like agreeing with me or disagreeing if you want this theme. Sure. Yeah, let's give it a try. Alrighty, guys, I tried to keep it as short as possible. It still probably will be a little bit longer than I thought it would be, or I hoped. But happy start of a season. I wish you all the luck, like all the best drops. I expect you, I hope to see you on the stream on Sunday. I'm sorry not to be there on day 1, but yeah, we'll catch up pretty fast. And yeah, we'll have another blast, another season ahead. Not so excited as other seasons, but season start, nevertheless, is always excited. First days of a season is the best days in D3. Like, this is the favorite segment for me personally. I enjoy a lot, like leveling from 0 to 70, getting to that first 150 at very low Paragon and stuff like that, getting your first Primal, unlocking the altar and so on. So absolutely amazing. Like, I still love it after, what is it, like 14 years or whatever Diablo 3 is old. Still one of the best experiences, which you can't really get in D4 or PoE2 nowhere. Like, it's a special flavor that only D3 gives to you. Happy start of the season, guys. See you there.